What's going on, everybody? Cyber Shaman here, and today in this video we're going to be ranking all the games that were announced at the Nintendo Direct E3 2019. Now, the last few days I have been very sick, so you might hear it in my voice, so I apologize if the audio quality is not where it usually is. Hopefully I'll live long enough to play all the games on this list, or at the very least, just the good ones. Now, starting off with Animal Crossing, I'm going to put it at A. Now, I would have put it at S, but the delay wants me to put it at A. Overall, the game looks amazing, and it looks like it'll be actually really fun to play. I have never played Animal Crossing. The last few days I have been literally addicted to Stardew Valley thanks to my friend Jamie, who suggested the game to me, and me and her have been playing it back and forth pretty much non-stop for the last 3 days, which definitely makes this go very high on my list because it's a very similar game in that type of fashion, and it looks like there's going to be more crafting this time around. I watched all the gameplay during the Nintendo Direct today, and it looks hype. It honestly does. Speaking of hype games, Astral goddamn motherfucking Chain. I am going to put this bad boy at SS. Now, when they first showed off this game, I was impressed. I'm even more impressed today, and they showed off about 20 minutes of gameplay. I really like the concept of the interdimensional beasts attacking our world and the design, and hey, it's Platinum Games. Everything they touch turns to gold. Except that one Star Fox game, but let's not talk about that. The gameplay looks amazing, the environment of the game looks amazing. It looks so good, it's hard to believe that it's even a Nintendo Switch game, and it's even harder to believe that it's coming out so soon. While we're talking about game environments that I thought would be too big to be on the Nintendo Switch, we have The Witcher. Now, I'm going to put this at B because it is a port, but it is really amazing that they have this game on the Switch at all. Like, we had rumors for this pre-E3, and I did not believe them because I did not think it was possible for this game to be running on the Switch. So even though the game looks a little bit watered down graphically, it is amazing that they have it on a portable console to begin with. The new Contra game is an interesting one. I'm going to place it at C, only because there's a robotic mech panda in it. Other than that, the gameplay looks kind of fun. I'll probably pick it up for multiplayer, but it didn't look too great graphically. It looks like a game that's also going to be on mobile devices, and if it's not, and it's just a home console game, then you guys need to pick up those graphics big time. Empire of Sin did not look that interesting to me, and that's why I'm going to put it down here at D. Now, the Nintendo Mech game is a little bit hard for me to place. Originally, I liked the trailer, but then I played the demo, and I wasn't that impressed with the combat. But then now, it looks like they've changed the combat a bit, made it a little bit faster, so I'm going to place this one at B, but a very cautious B. I am still going to wait for reviews on this one, or at the very least wait until we see more gameplay. Now, I'll be honest with you, I've never played a Dragon Quest game ever, and to be honest, the game series has never really been on my radar until the Builder 2 announcement not that long ago for the Nintendo Switch. But now I have 2 games to be excited for in the Dragon Quest series because the port of Dragon Quest that they're putting onto the Nintendo Switch actually looks amazing. And I'm very excited to check out this game world for the very first time. Now, the gameplay looked alright for this one, but ultimately I'm not really a Marvel fan at all, so I'm going to have to put Ultimate Alliance 3 at C. If the gameplay ends up being cool, I'll play it because it looks like it could be a fun couch co-op multiplayer game, but outside of that, the Marvel Universe just seems kind of milked out these days. And while we're speaking about game series that have never really interested me at all, we gotta include the Mario and Sonic Olympics in here. Actually, I changed my mind. I'm gonna bump it up to C. And the only reason I'm bumping it up to C is because you can skate as Yoshi. You can ride a skateboard as Yoshi. That's the only part of the game that really has my interest at all. But hey, I will put it at the very front of C, if that makes you feel any better. I'm also going to put this one in front of The Witcher here. Perfect. We also had the Resident Evil announcements, and they looked okay. I don't understand why they did the trailer that way. The trailer was very lackluster, and it's cool that they're coming, but meh. And for Fire Emblem Three Houses, I'm going to put it right behind Animal Crossing in my ranking, only because the character designs are a little bit hit or miss for me. There's some characters I really like the way they look, and there's other characters where I'm just like, is this the same game? No More Heroes 3. I can't believe we already got a trailer for this game. I did not think we were going to be seeing this at E3, and I'm amazed that we got to see this today. I'm definitely going to put this one in the double S tier. I'm a huge fan of the first two games. I do not think they've gotten enough attention, and I really, really hope this game gets the attention it deserves. The saddest part about watching this live was all the people in the chat that did not know what this game was. If you have not played the previous two games, please do yourself the favor and play it. Now, if you know this channel at all, you know that I love the Smash Bros series. 95% of my videos are all about Smash Bros, and for that reason, I'm going to put this DLC announcement at A. Like I've already said, I've never played a Dragon Quest game, and I'm kind of disappointed that we got another sword fighter, but at the same time, their gameplay and their magic spells and the ability to toggle through them looks amazing and very, very interesting, so I welcome any unique fighter in the game possible, and that's why it's at A ranking. Now for the second DLC trailer, which of course was Banjo and Kazooie, I'm gonna put at the best thing ever ranking. I'll be honest with you, I gave up hope for Banjo and Kazooie a long time ago. I didn't think that they were ever going to survive nuts and bolts. I thought that was going to be the final nail in the coffin and that we'd never really see them again. You know, Banjo and Kazooie, as far as I'm concerned, was not really relevant anymore. They were facing extinction, and through fan service, Nintendo brought it back. Now, Panzers Dragon, I now know is a remake of an older Sega game that was very, very popular, but I did not know that watching it, and the trailer for it was very, very lackluster, and it almost felt like I was watching a weird indie game that didn't really explain what it was very well, so I'm going to put it in the D ranking for that reason. I'll put it ahead of Empire of Sin simply because it's a remake of a game that people have probably been asking for if you're a hardcore fan. But yeah, speaking of really strange games, we also got the Dark Crystal announcement, which I don't even know how to place this one because I'm confused to why this exists. How are we going to have a Netflix game before we have Netflix on the Nintendo Switch? In fact, thinking about this now, I'm going to put it down in a ranking just because of that. Like, how are you going to announce that you're making a game alongside with Netflix and not have Netflix on the console? That makes zero fucking sense. I'm making myself so mad. I'm going to put it a whole ranking lower simply because of that reason. And I actually like the Dark Crystal movie. The original one at least. Of course the Netflix one isn't out, but it's a good movie. It's worth checking out for the stage environment and the costumes alone. Cadence of Hyrule. Now if you were telling me this game was coming out, let's say a year ago, I would have never believed you. There's no way I would have believed you. I'm gonna put this one at A, only because rhythm games aren't really my thing. Never had the interest to buy one, but I'm putting it at A because number one, the music in the game looks like it's going to be amazing. Number two, the visuals of the game are amazing. And number three, because it's coming out very, very soon. Like in 2 days, that game's gonna be out. So that's awesome. Trials of Mana is another game series that I have not played, but the character design on this one actually blew me away. I was very impressed by the characters and by the trailer they showed. I was instantly intrigued by it, and it's going to be a game that I'm definitely going to be playing on this channel. And I'm going to do some re-ranking here in the A ranking. I'm going to put the Smash Bros ranking I think I'm gonna put it in front of Animal Crossing, just because I know what to expect more with that one. And I'm gonna put the Trials of Mana also in front of the Fire Emblem game, because honestly, it has me more excited. Pokemon. Of course, we had the Nintendo Direct, and if I just knew about the Nintendo Direct and not all the information that we know about the game now, I would probably put it in S. But since the controversy, since they announced that not every single Pokemon is going to be in the game, I'm going to have to put it in B. Which is weird for me to put a Pokemon game that low. Like, I haven't played Pokemon in the last 2 installments, but I was actually really excited for this game. And I'm still very excited for this game, but it's not a good thing to piss off your hardcore audience, and the hardcore audience of Pokemon right now is very, very pissed off. And it's understandable considering the fact that they are not allowing every Pokemon in the game, where the slogan is literally, gotta catch them all. If they can fix those issues either down the line with free DLC, or just by fixing it and making it the way it should be before it launches, that would be awesome, but only time will tell. Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. I can honestly not even believe that this game was announced so early. It is like a dream come true if you are a Zelda fan or a gamer in general. The first game was outstanding. If you have not played it, do yourself the favor and go out to the store right now and buy it. I don't care if you don't have a Nintendo Switch. Go buy a Wii U for $100 off Craigslist and go play the goddamn game. And if that's too much for you, emulate it. It's not that hard to do. I don't even suggest emulating normally, but if you need to experience the game, do it. The second one looks dark, scary, and spooky, which is everything I want out of a Zelda game, and I am just so hyped for this. I'm so hyped for this that I think I'm actually going to make a whole entire video about it if you guys want it, so let me know in the comment section down below. But really no surprise here, I think this is at the top of everyone's ranking this year. If it's not, then you're a huge Banjo and Kazooie fan, which hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Luigi's Mansion 3 is a game that everyone expected to be at E3 this year, but I think it actually blew everyone's expectations out of the water. The mechanics of the game look great, the environments of the game look great, the gameplay for the game looked great, the online mode for the game looked amazing, and I can't even believe we're getting an online mode, honestly. For that reason alone, I'm gonna have to bump it up a ranking. I really enjoyed the 3DS one, and this one looks like a better version of that game in every single way, so I am very excited to check out this game. The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Now the art style in this game is very, very interesting. I really enjoy the way it looks. It looks fucking cute. And I mean that in the best way possible. But the real reason I have it ranked so high is the fact that it has a Zelda dungeon builder. They announced it like it was no big deal, but like a Mario Maker for Zelda is outstanding, and I keep using that word over and over again, outstanding. And this whole Direct I think was outstanding. This, outside of the Smash Ultimate reveal, is the best Nintendo Direct that I've ever watched. And it feels like it was the perfect timing because honestly the rest of E3 this year was a big disappointment in comparison. Alright gamers, that's all I have for this video. If you enjoyed it, please let me know in the comment section down below. If you have a different opinion than me, that's perfectly fine. Also let me know in the comment section down below what your top 5 games of E3 were. Doesn't have to be just Nintendo, just in general. But until next time gamers, peace.